if I traded it all.
Welcome to the show, everyone. As all of you know, I made it possible for everybody to talk about themselves on the radio. And who doesn't like to talk about themselves? I sure do. I am so excited about networking with everyone out there today. My first guest has been on with me a few times. I have with me Newell Rackster. He's the owner of Mister's Vacations. Listen up, everyone, because he has a great giveaway that he's going to be doing for everyone. And he's a ton of fun. He's all about fun. It's vacation and cruises and all sorts of different things. We're live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us, follow us. We're going to be sharing the show right afterwards so that everybody else can share it too. And welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. It's lucky you got here.
With the traffic, it's always a surprise.
I'm so glad that it's trafficy out there because that means there's a lot of people out there that are stuck in traffic listening to us. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what we do.
Well, I'm Newell Rackster, and I own Dream Vacations version of Mister's Vacation, which is a full-service travel agency. And I can book you on cruises. I can send you to all-inclusive resorts, set up your wonderful Disney vacation. Whatever you want, I build it.
Let me tell you, I talked to you the last time you were on that I want to do something, and you were like right on it. You knew exactly what would be right for me. Tell everybody a little bit about, why it's so important for someone to actually go through a travel agent such as yourself instead of trying to do it on their own.
Well, the biggest advantage is to make sure that it gets done right. The second biggest advantage is to make sure that if something doesn't go right, you have somebody behind you to make it right.
It's all about getting right.
It's about having fun, and you can't have fun if you can't relax, and you don't relax if it isn't right.
Right, exactly. So now your website is Mister's with an S, vacations.com. Now, they call you direct at 480-935-6525. You got to check him out. You've been doing this for a long time, and I love what you do. You partner up with people also to kind of do special things for everybody.
Well, I've partnered with several different people. I've partnered with the Wounded Women's Warriors. It's a nonprofit group that supports people that have come back from military service. Got a show this weekend, the Scottsdale Sparkle. It's a craft show that benefits the Wounded Women's Warriors. I'm part of that, and the show is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday and Sunday on Pinnacle Road at Pima. So come on out, and you can meet me, you can meet them, and have a great time.
Support the wounded warriors of the Valley, because there's a lot of them that can live here that have come back. We thank them for all of that. I love that you help those people out there. You have a great giveaway that you're going to do today. Tell everybody what you're doing.
Well, as a giveaway for calling the station, anybody who calls into the station and then later books anything, any vacation, we'll give $200 to the Wounded Women's Warriors. We'll give the tax receipt to you, so you get the tax benefit for it. But because of the great response we got last time I did this, we're going to do one step more, and 10%, that's $20 if you can't do the math. Anyways, 10%.
Thank you. I needed that.
10% will go straight to the Wounded Women Warriors, even if you don't book. So just call in. Every phone call during my segment,
we're going to let you do it throughout the show. Let them do it throughout their show.
The whole show?
Yeah, let's do it right.
The whole show. $20 will go to Wounded Women Warriors.
All you have to do is call me here. Our number here is 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. He wants to help the Wounded Warriors out there. $20 is going to go to them. But also, you know what? You can have a ton of fun with him if you want him to book your trip. I understand that it's wave season. Did anyone know that it's wave season?
Well, of course it's wave season. It's a time of year when people either want to be planning their trip on the waves or at the waves. And that is something I do wonderful things with. I can get you to an all-inclusive resort in the Caribbean so you can be there, enjoy the waves, or I can put you on a cruise ship to anywhere in the world so you'd be on the waves. That
sounds so much fun. What's going on right now on the waves? What's a good trip for everybody to take?
Oh, there's all sorts of good trips right now because it is wave season. One example is Norwegian Cruise Lines. It's their last day of their Spring Spectacular, which can get you over $4,000 worth of add-ons free.
Awesome. Now, what do they do? What's an all-inclusive thing? What is it?
The Norwegian Spectacular includes unlimited open bar, so you don't have to pay for your drinks. Shore excursions, specialty dining, Wi-Fi is included, free or reduced airfare, and their friends and family sale free package is available also. And you can mix and match within that to come up with the package that's right for you.
Well, you know what, guys? It's getting hot out there. I want to be on the waves. I don't know about you. Nobody wants to be here in Arizona, so book a trip if you want. And even if you don't, you're going to be putting $20 per caller that calls
Everybody
in.
that calls in will give $20 to Wounded Women's Warriors.
And you get the write-off. Not you. They get the write-off.
For the $20, we're not going to track that.
Oh, that's all right.
But if they book it and they get the 200, do the full 200 in, that they'll get the write-off for. We'll get them the receipt for that one.
Check him out on his website. It is mistersvacations.com. You can also call him direct. His phone number is 480-935-6525. Or call in here, and everyone gets to call throughout the rest of the show. Call in here. He's going to go ahead and give $20 to the Wounded Warriors. Also, maybe you want to book a trip, talk to him. He is great at what he does. He helps people for them to have fun. It's all about having fun. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. How do people like to travel? Do they like to go in groups, or do they like to go by themselves?
Well, there's people that do everything, but right now groups are really popular. And I've noticed that because...
Why?
Well, people want somebody to share the experience with.
Right. There's a lot of lonely people out there.
Yeah, there's lonely people, but also when you share a trip with somebody, not only do you get your fun, you get their fun at the same time. A good example is right now I'm working with the Blue Mine Divers to put together some group dives going down to the Caribbean, and as a group getting all dives included in the trip package, but that's with the Blue Mine Divers.
That's really cool. What else is there?
There's trips to Disney.
You specialize in that.
I love Disney, but it's very complicated. There are so many options, especially with Disney World, that if you try and plan it all yourself, it's not going to be a vacation because you're going to be so worried about meeting your schedules and getting everything done. You got to have somebody help you with the pieces and somebody there if something doesn't seem to fit right.
So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Call in, and you can tell them a special again. What you doing?
The special is, well, $200 for everybody who calls in that books a trip. $200 will be given to the Wounded Women's Warriors. You get the tax receipt. If you call in, we're going to give that first 10% to the Wounded Women Warriors even before you book your trip. So everybody who calls in will give $20 for them to the Wounded Women's Warriors.
Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So I know you like Disney. I know you like that a lot. But some of the other people that may not want to do that, they more want to do something a little bit more sophisticated. What would you suggest?
Well, how about five-star dining where you can eat all you want, whenever you want, as much as you want?
I'm in.
Sandals and beaches, excellent. It's all inclusive. The only time you will pay more is if you decide to tip your butler. Now, if you don't have a butler, there's nobody to tip. So it is a great program. Five-star dining, excellent.
The number to call here, get entered in to win either one of the different things that he's going to offer for everybody. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm letting everyone call throughout the rest of the show for all of the fun things that we're going to give away today. Check him out on his website. It's Misters with an S, vacations.com.
If I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. And we are talking vacations right now. We're talking with Newell Raxter. He's the owner of Mister's Vacations. And, before we just came back on right now, you said there's so much going on. And why? Because it's summer.
Well, it's everybody getting ready for their summer. They're tired of the winter. They want to plan what they're going to do. And so it's the time of year that we book the vast majority of the trips.
And so right now, if somebody wants to jump on the wave, or a wave or near a wave, what would they do?
Well, the best thing to do is just give me a call and talk to me and tell me what you want to do. Short of that, you can go to my website, mistersvacations.com. From there, you can browse through the different cruise options and get some ideas for some land excursions.
What's happening on land?
What's happening on land? Well, first of all, there's the all-inclusive resorts. I keep coming back to the all-inclusive resorts because I love the idea of going somewhere and everything's taken care of. But we also do other trips. We send people to Europe. We can build a trip to whatever countries or cities you want. We can do trips where they're self-guided, where there's a host in the city and you can contact the host and you go from there. It's a matter of what you want to do and how involved you want to be.
Let me tell you guys, don't try and do it on your own. It's not even worth it. It's best to go through you. Tell them how your services get taken care of.
I'm paid by the resorts, by the cruise lines, by even Disney pays me to put your vacation together. I'm going to give you the best prices out there, probably better than the internet. But apart from that, I'm going to be there to put the pieces together for you. You don't have to pay me. I'm paid by the destinations. So I don't have a preference to try and force you into one thing or another because making you happy is what's going to help my income, and making you happy makes me happy.
So again, that number to call him direct, it's 480-935-6525. And his website is mistersvacations.com, and he's doing a great special for everybody. What is that?
Well, the special right now is we'll give you $200, but it's not going to go to you. It's going to go to the Wounded Women Warriors. Call in. Your name will be on my list that when you book your vacation, I'll know that you heard me here, and I'll give $200 to the Wounded Women's Warriors, and I'll give you the tax receipt. But even if you don't end up booking with me, if you call in, I'll give 10% of that to the Wounded Women Warriors right away.
So all you have to do is call in here. We're going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So in terms of some of the different things that are going on, the specials that are available, what are there lots of them?
Well, a couple of examples of some specials that are available through me that are not available online, or, if you will, I can do what the special is online plus these. Things like Carnival is offering the ability for me to give you an additional $50 onboard credit or a 50% reduced deposit. Celebrity is offering free prepaid gratuities. That's a big one. That's one of our most popular promotions because you don't have to worry about paying the tips. It's all included.
Awesome.
Norwegian is offering a $50 shore excursion credit and actually a $100 spa credit. We've got Globus giving you over $100 off per couple. And Princess is offering a complimentary upgrade to the Wilderness Search Tour on their Alaska cruises. And these are things that are only available through my agency. They're not available online. You still get the online specials. These are things you get in addition.
So when somebody goes and looks up on your website, is all of that listed there that you offer them?
These specials are listed on my website. When you book through my website, you're booking through me. I become part of the loop. I will end up contacting you and make sure that everything is understood right, and we go forward. So you still get my personal touch. But for those that like to play on the computer, it's somewhere to get the info.
Again, that's mistersvacations.com. And in terms of people that want to, let's say they want to go, a lot of people want to go to Europe. What's happening over there? Is it safe?
It's safe. As long as you go where tourists are expected to go, you're going to be safe basically anywhere in the world. Even in the hot spots, as people would say it. As long as you don't go into the troubled areas, you're going to be fine. And when you are there, we're gonna let you know where to avoid. It's not a big deal. The news always shows you the 15 minutes of something happening. And most of the time, that 15 minutes we know ahead of time, you just avoid it.
Right. So let's talk about some of the more fun things that people can do, because, give them some ideas of what they may want to, think about right now that they want to call in and get in on a trip. Is there these things have to be booked so they're done in advance, or do you have some that you can jump on right away?
There are things that you can do right away. The challenge with the right-of-way is two-part. First of all, you get the bonus of if it's still available, there's a good chance they're offering a special on it. The downside, though, is you're not going to find as much available. So you may not get your first choice by doing it right away. Doing it farther out, give it a little bit of planning time, you're going to find more availability to do just what you want.
And give them the special that you're offering.
We're giving $200 to the Wounded Woman Warriors to everybody who calls in and subsequently books a trip with Mister's Vacations. But for this day only, if you call in, we're going to give 10% of that, $20 right away, even if you never book.
And we're going to let you call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You know what, guys? It's a blast to go on a vacation, but it's hard to get all of the planning done. I know I've tried to do it for just 2 days, and it's hard. Right?
It can be a challenge. One place where I've really seen it is with the Disney trips. You'll end up with one person that ends up being the planner. And they go on the trip with everybody else. Everybody else keeps going to them. Well, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? And the planner ends up...
What are we doing next?
They're on a full-time job during their vacation.
Right.
They need a vacation from their vacation when they get back. That's where I come in. I help you put the pieces together so that the planner can have a vacation as well. Again,
that phone number to call here, we're going to get everyone entered in to win all the goodies, especially the $20. Everyone's going to get that if you call in right now. You're going to be putting it towards the Wounded Woman Warriors. That's
correct.
$20. So our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can check him out on his website. It's mistersvacations.com. You'll see all the specials that, there's specials, but he's got specials that no one has. Right?
Right.
So again, you can check it out on mistersvacations.com and tell them about this weekend that's going on that you want to tell them a little bit about.
This weekend, I'm going to be at the Scottsdale Sparkle. It's an arts and crafts show supporting local artists and craftsmen that go out and display and sell their goods. It's on Pinnacle Road at Pima, and it supports, all the sales there support the Wounded Woman's Warriors.
So check him out. It's on his website, mistersvacations.com. And keep on calling here and get all of the specials that we're going to be giving away today. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. One of the things that I think, too, but when people think about vacationing, too, is obviously planning, right? But some of the different things that I know that are really cool are some of the Alaskan trips that are fabulous. Is Spain still okay? Is it good?
Spain is okay. Paris is popular. You've heard about the Yellow Jackets probably, and yes, we want to avoid those events, but Paris itself is still good to travel to. You can go to the Eiffel Tower. We just got to make sure you don't go on a day that there's a protest.
Right. And then what else is going on over there? We have a couple more minutes.
Well, a popular one, like you said, was Alaska. The big thing with Alaska is to do a land and sea, where not only you take the cruise up the coast, but then you get off the cruise and take a train on the inland, get into the Denali Forest, and experience wildlife up close and personal.
How about the Caribbean? Is that still a good one?
Caribbean's always a good one. Excellent weather all year round. With the weather system we got today, you don't have to worry about whether it's hurricane season or not, because we know about them far enough in advance that you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's a go.
And it's wave season, so tell them exactly what everybody should be doing.
It's wave season. Everybody should be calling me or getting onto my website, mistersvacations.com, and setting up your vacation.
You know what? I want you to tell them the special again one more time, because you say it better than me.
The special is $200 will be donated to the Wounded Woman's Warriors for everybody who calls in here and subsequently books a vacation with Mister's Vacations. In addition to that, or apart from that, Everybody who calls in here today, 10% of that $200 will be given immediately to the Wounded Woman Warriors, even if you don't book.
Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's wave season and it's fun season. And even if you don't do something right away, you could do something in advance with him. He specializes in Disney trips, but he also specializes in having things that other people don't have. He helps you have fun. His number to call direct, it's 480-935-6525. That website again, it's mistersvacations.com.